I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this to win. I don't need this armor. Okay. That's fine. You think you killed me?
I did kill you.
You think you killed me? You underestimate my power! Hi, I'm Liam K500. It is currently October 29th again, except it will not be in less than 2 minutes, and it will instead be my mom's birthday, which I do not have a present prepared for. So I guess I'll clean the dishes. Either way, look, that doesn't matter, because I know what you're here for. See, you're here for the cheese. You're here for the spicy, nasty, old, stanky Gouda cheddar blue. Alright, I'm just going to show you how to do it. So, you probably knew about the first two methods, which are just ghost blocks and boat desyncs. Well, honestly, you probably didn't know about boat desyncs, but I'll link those both in the description, because I will make my own entire videos about both of those topics, because they're definitely way too long to go over in this video, which I'm hoping will be a more short video. And I will make videos about them eventually, but it'll just be so long to the point where I might as well just let you learn about them quickly by linking some good videos in the description. But the third method you likely did not know about, and it is a method which will kind of replicate what you saw. Now, it only works on certain computers, it does not work on mine, but if you right-click the top of your Minecraft bar, if the window is not in full screen, or constantly change the size of your Minecraft window with your mouse, which is clearly the inferior method here, so don't use that one, then your client side will literally just freeze for a hot second, while you're right-clicking or while you're changing the size of the window, and you're going to be able to use that to, do what you saw in the beginning of the video, or a bunch of different things. I mean, you know how many uses this could conceivably have. You can knock someone off of something, and then, just stall yourself a little so that you hit the ground later if you don't have anything to clutch with. There is just a lot of separate cheese. It's a fairly solid method overall. It allows you to very easily time when you're going to stop doing it, but you cannot use it on all computers, so that's kind of too bad. Now, apparently, you are able to change your skin, and that will freeze the game for a little bit, which obviously is an awful method of doing this. You have to, manually change your skin mid-game, and it also only works on Bedrock Edition, so cringe! We're not going there. I should give a side note. I didn't originally know it only worked on Bedrock Edition, and that was literally the entire reason that I rushed the last video out. So I guess you can be thankful that I'm an idiot who doesn't, research whether or not something works, and then I make an entire video just to segue into one thing that I show in the next video. I just wanted a cool skin to switch into for this video to show it, and then it turned out being entirely useless. Now we get to the methods that actually do work on this computer. So first of all, you can actually turn off your Wi-Fi. It does not work in single player mode. But if you're on a server, if you turn off your Wi-Fi, you will be perfectly frozen without having to do anything weird for up to 30 seconds. You do have to turn it on before 30 seconds. Otherwise, the server will disconnect you. But yeah, you turn it off, and then you turn it on, and then the server will kind of reconnect to your client side. So, first of all, the Wi-Fi method actually has a special effect to it, which I will be going over someday in the future. It's a very spicy technique. Don't worry, one day I shall show you the methods, the strategies. Okay, so now we actually have the methods that work. Number 7, we got taking a screenshot. So once again, this only works on some computers. You probably need like a slow graphics card or something. But sometimes if you take a screenshot, ooh, you see that? You see that right there? It lagged my game for a hot second. Everything stopped. Now what you're able to do, and this does actually work on servers, is just walk off and whoop, whoop, oh, Scope. Hey, and see, you can spam a bunch if you want to just be stuck in midair for a long time. And, sure enough, I am now stuck in midair for quite the long time. Now, sadly, you literally can't see anything that happens, which is also what happens when you do the right-clicking the bar method. And if you spam too much, then your Minecraft is going to be pretty screwed up. With a bunch of extra lag by the time you're done. Like, you see that right there. I hadn't been pressing it for a long time. But it's a fairly solid method is if your computer doesn't have fast graphics, whatever. I don't know what causes it to work or not work based on computers, but it's a solid method. It's pretty much the same as the one where you right-click the bar, except you don't have to go into your inventory. So, in the end, I would say it's a better method. Except it does fill up a bunch of slots of your screenshots, so you might not want to do that one. But that is okay, because see, the next method I gotta show you, it fixes everything. If you hold F3 and hit T, it will reload all of your, is it textures? I think it's chunks, actually. Yeah. So that just reloaded all of my chunks right there, as you can see. All of my chunks reloaded, and it lagged my game for a hot second. Let me see, you can even spam it. Well, I don't think you can actually, because then you'll just be typing T in chat. So that's why it's not that great of a method, but maybe I can do this. No, yeah, I don't think that works. So F3T, you'll get some bang from your buck, for your good buck. It'll lag your game for a hot second, reloading all of your chunks. However, after you do it, man, you can't do it again immediately. You're in the chat box, so you can't stall yourself for a long period of time like that. But luckily, Notch, the grateful Minecraft Mojang god that he is, granted unto us the ability to really abuse the hell out of this crap. Now, this technique, its only downside is you accidentally toggle F3. But if you're playing in the new updates, not even that happens. But I introduced to you F3 and S, the perfect method for just freezing your client side in midair. Whoop. Yoop. Oh no. Oop. Yo, what the? Now, of course, I have to time it, because if you spam this, your Minecraft can actually get really, really behind. Trust me, I was doing it earlier and it's not worth it. So let me try. Yeah. I'm gonna try using it like every now and then. Every time I see something. I'm pressing it around once per second, maybe less. Maybe like once every 1.5 seconds. It'll probably be different based on your computer, based on how fast it is. If your computer has really fast graphics capabilities, then I'd honestly recommend just, you might have to spam the hell out of it. It depends how fast your computer is going to be able to refresh all of this. But this is definitely a solid method. And, I mean, just look at how freely I'm stalling myself in the air for just a bunch of time. Yeah, I can just do whatever. And if you want to make sure you don't fall at all, you can literally just, do you hear me? Do you hear this right now? I'm just spamming the hell out of the S key. That's what I was doing in the clip at the... Okay, well, was I hitting the F3 key? I don't know. Maybe Minecraft didn't think I was hitting F3 there. But you can just spam the hell out of it. I'm just spamming right now as hard as I can, and you're never gonna fall. Now I'm gonna stop spamming because, see, you know, my game is in fact lagging. It's just like taking the screenshots, except you don't have to deal with the screenshots. So it's easily the best method. You can just pause yourself in midair. And what do you want me to say, man? Oh, okay, well, we're finally back. That was lasting a fair while. So you probably don't want to spam it, but if you have to make sure you don't die, you can spam it. Okay, so those were the 9 ways to freeze yourself in midair in Minecraft. And I feel like one of them was useful. All of the others kind of weren't. But F3 and S, broken. Now you know about it. Now you know. You didn't know about that broken trick before. You can use it to hit people off and stall yourself so you die later. Just a word of warning, if you are actually using this on servers, some of them might kick you because it is literally just the same thing as flying. I mean, to a server's perspective, it looks just like you are flying. There's absolutely no difference. So if they have stuff that'll kick you off for flying, then that might happen. But I was able to keep this up for over 30 seconds on Hypixel. So yeah, you should most likely be fine, at least on most servers. You can use it to stall yourself in midair so you can think of a better clutch method. You don't have to be Dream to clutch that horse. You get knocked off, you know you don't have water, you just pause it for a second, bro. You just pause it, and then you think, and then you're like, oh, horse, I'm a clutch with the horse. And boom, now you're as good as Dream. You just gotta hit the skill button. Just hit the skill button, baby. Well, anyway, you can use it for stuff like that, but you can also use it for what I will showcase in my Halloween special, baby, and there you have it. That's the reason behind both of these videos needing to be made so quickly near each other. I need to make another third video on my mom's birthday